And I think a lot of it's the support system
Yes.
that's in place
Yeah.
for people. So me, I've gone to prison, right? And one thing I've noticed, and when you talk about this prison work, right? Because you have this huge revolving door of people going back and forth. You know, you have people that go to prison and they get worse. They come out, they do worse things, right? And then you have some people that just go back because it's their safe place. They're institutionalized,
Yeah.
and I get that. Being on, I was homeless for 10 years, on the streets as a heroin addict, so I know what that every bit of that entails, and then I've also been inside to where I've got to see how the people that thrive in prison are people who have outside support. And you can't call it a fact, right? Because every case is different. But predominantly, what you'd see is people with family support
Mm-hmm.
tend to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
People who don't have family support usually get real destructive. They get involved with gangs. They get come back out, commit crimes all over again. And then you have these people who are homeless out on the streets, and prison's 10 times better than anything they've had on the street. So they'd rather be in prison than be in the street.
Yeah.
And again, that has something to say about how we treat our people in our community when
Yeah.
people would rather be in prison than be living on the street.
Yeah.
You know, so I think support plays a huge role. It played a huge role in my recovery.